What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have some very somber news coming from the world of cruising. A recent sailing on the Disney Wonder has been struck by tragedy, as a passenger has gone overboard in the Tasman Sea. This incident occurred during a one-way voyage from Australia to New Zealand, casting a dark shadow over what should have been a magical journey for many. We're going to break down everything we know so far about this heartbreaking event, including the extensive search efforts and the impact it's had on everyone aboard. This all unfolded in the early hours of Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. The Disney Wonder was on a 5-night sailing, making its way from Melbourne, Australia to Auckland, New Zealand. This particular cruise was a repositioning one, meaning it was a straight shot across the sea with no port stops scheduled along the way. For many, it's a chance to relax and enjoy the amenities of the ship. But the peaceful atmosphere was shattered at approximately 4:30 in the morning. According to initial reports and confirmed by police, a 73-year-old male passenger from Australia went overboard. The circumstances surrounding this are deeply saddening, as it's been reported that the passenger intentionally jumped from the vessel. As soon as the alarm was raised, the ship's crew initiated their emergency man overboard procedures. This is a highly practiced and critical response protocol on any cruise ship, and the Disney Wonders team swung into action immediately. The captain of the ship made an announcement to all guests, informing them of the serious situation. The massive 84,000 gross ton ship, which was well to its journey across the Tasman Sea, immediately turned around. This is a significant maneuver for a vessel of this size, but it's the standard and necessary first step in any search and rescue operation at sea. The ship began to retrace its path, heading back to the last known position where the passenger was thought to have entered the water. For the next 5 hours, the Disney Wonder and its crew of approximately 950 people conducted an intensive search. The ocean is vast and unforgiving in finding a single person, especially in the pre-dawn darkness, is an incredibly difficult task. Cruise tracking data shows the ship performing search patterns, crisscrossing the area in a methodical effort to cover as much water as possible. The crew utilized every tool at their disposal. On board, teams were dispatched to walk the decks, using powerful spotlights and binoculars to scan the ocean's surface. But they also employed more advanced technology. Thermal imaging cameras were used to sweep the waters. These devices are crucial in situations like this because they can detect a person's heat signature against the colder temperature of the sea. Even if they aren't visible to the naked eye, it's a testament to the technology available on modern cruise ships for these exact unfortunate scenarios. However, despite these exhaustive efforts from the captain and the entire crew, the search was ultimately unsuccessful. The passenger was not located. After several hours, with the chances of a successful rescue diminishing rapidly, the incredibly difficult decision was made to call off the search and resume the course to New Zealand. One passenger on board, a man named Mitch Talbot, spoke to 7 News Australia about the experience. He described hearing the captain's announcement, which stated that a passenger had fallen overboard and that, tragically, they were unable to be found. The news rippled through the ship and the atmosphere on board, which is usually filled with the typical Disney magic and excitement, turned somber and quiet. Talbot noted how the mood shifted for the rest of the day. He described it as quite somber and a bit eerie. He also mentioned that the ship's crew, who were trained to handle emergencies but are human just the same, were visibly affected. He said a lot of the staff kind of took some time, which is completely understandable. They work tirelessly to ensure guest safety and happiness, and an event like this is a heavy blow for everyone involved, from the deckhands to the captain. The ship's arrival in Auckland, which was originally scheduled for November 25th, was delayed due to the time spent on the search. The Disney Wonder is now expected to arrive on November 26th. While a delay is an inconvenience, it's a minor consequence in the face of such a profound loss of life. The focus for everyone on that ship was and should have been on the search and the subsequent need to process the tragedy. This incident marks a sad chapter for Disney Cruise Line's inaugural season in Australia and New Zealand. The Disney Wonder has been sailing in the region, bringing the Disney experience to a new audience down under. For this to happen during one of its final sailings of the season is truly heartbreaking. The vessel is scheduled to be repositioned to other parts of the world after its Australian season concludes early next year. It's important to talk about the resources available in situations like this. While this event is incredibly tragic, it highlights the importance of mental health and support systems. For anyone watching who might be struggling or knows someone who is, please know that there is help available. You are not alone. Resources like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which you can reach by dialing 988 in the United States, and similar crisis services around the world, are there to provide confidential support 24/7. Reaching out is a sign of strength. And there are people who want to help you through difficult times. Our thoughts and condolences go out to the family and friends of the passenger, as well as to the guests and crew aboard the Disney Wonder who witnessed this sad event. It is a sobering reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of looking out for one another. We will continue to monitor this story and provide updates as more official information becomes available. Thank you for watching and for joining us to discuss this difficult news. If you found this update informative, please consider subscribing for more news from the cruise industry. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.